This is Investment Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Daily live streaming interactive. Featuring Mrs. Backup. Subscribe, hit the notification, smash the likes. Now, here's Backup Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to Investment Perspectives, everybody. I'm Brad Kimes. You can follow me at Twitter at Backup Bradley, and all the information we're talking about here. Wanted to put together a video real quick. Let's go over what we're talking about today. So we're going to cover three things. Large amount of XRP being moved. We're going to cover that. We're going to cover the fact that Ripple has recently surfaced on Twitter with a plea to get something done with the clarity, regulations, legislation area of things. We're going to discuss that. And then we're also going to finish with the idea that MoneyGram and Uber have now connected relationship with one another. And that is pretty important. So, all right, let's get through this. It's not going to take very long on this one. So Ripple in its largest ODL corridor helped move 69.7 million XRP. Let's get into this. Ripple and its partners move a juicy lumps of XRP. The Twitter XRP L monitor, thanks to them for watching everything happen, has spotted 69.7 million XRP, totaling $13.6+ million transferred between several wallets. Among the owners of those addresses was the San Francisco-based blockchain heavyweight Ripple and Bitso, Ripple's partner working with its ODL remittance product with the largest volume of funds wired. Ripple and its partner move juicy lumps of XRP. XRP Ledger Monitor has detected a transaction made from Ripple wallet bearing 11.7+ million XRP to a multi-signature wallet that also belongs to the company. A few hours later, two consecutive transactions were made by Ripple-backed Mexican exchange Bitso. The platform is currently the largest on-demand liquidity remittance corridor, working with the XRP Mexican pair since set up by another of Ripple's partners, the remittance behemoth MoneyGram. Okay. The rest of the gargantuan amount was wired by the major Korean platform Bithumb, 44.1 million XRP. That is 8.6 million plus in traditional fiat dollars, USD. XRP losing top 3 spot to Tether. Over the past few days, Tether stablecoin USDT has pushed Ripple's XRP from its top 3 position twice on CoinMarketCap. And I have to be honest here. Let me finish reading. We'll comment on this. After the second time USDT managed to hold its position, the XRP remaining in the 4th position, the difference between Tether and XRP market caps at the moment is slightly under $200 million. Okay, now if I could. There has been a lot of talk or whatever about this. I don't find this to be a very big deal at all to me, and I'll tell you why. For one, USD Tether is a on and off ramp for a lot of retail investors that come into this space and need to convert to dollars until they purchase whatever they're going to purchase. You know, I don't believe people are buying USD Tether and then just leaving it there for long periods of time. That money goes somewhere. So if anything, I look at it more like USD Tether is a show that there's a lot more money moving into this space and about to buy more crypto. So that's the long and short of it for me in that area. Let's move down to here because this I think is really exciting here. All right, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse encourages U.S. regulators to embrace crypto industry. Now, everything they do out in the front, in the public, is done with such eloquence and grace from Ripple. And dare I say it with no bias, because I think I would point it out if I thought it wasn't that way, but it is. When they do things and they show their self to the public, they don't put themselves out there in a way that makes them look weak ever. And that's brilliant. And that is very smart business strategy and business posturing. And I think we're seeing the same thing here. Do you think for a second that Brad Garlinghouse would make a tweet that would say, I'm encouraging regulators to, embrace the crypto industry. And then what if nothing happened, right? What if nothing at all happened? It would make Ripple and Brad Garlinghouse look very, very weak, wouldn't it? I don't think for a second that Ripple or Brad Garlinghouse or any one of them would come out here and make these kinds of statements on a social media platform about encouraging U.S. regulators to embrace the crypto space or the crypto industry, however it goes, and run the risk of making themselves look feckless if nothing takes place from the regulators. I think if we remember, if we go back, FinCEN said a couple months ago that they were going to put out regulations for digital assets, and they said very quickly. Now, with government, I think we got to take that with a grain of salt, what very quickly means, but that was in a congressional hearing, and it means they're coming. Well, let me tell you what else is coming. In less than 1 month is the international deadline for the FATF of KYC, AML, CFT for all of the exchanges. Maybe, just maybe, Brad Garlinghouse is tipping his hat towards that notion and the fact that we may be seeing those FinCEN regulations and requirements coming out sometime, probably very close to about that time of the FATF guideline. Again, remember, just as a recap, we have found a trend when it comes to regulations. We see international regulation guidelines released, and soon after that, we see domestic endorsements and regulations and requirements released. That has been the trend, and I think that trend will continue. We will continue to watch that, but it was really great to see that from Brad and Ripple, and I do feel like that will lead to sometime not too long from now, we're probably going to see exactly what he asked for. And let's take a look here. Ripple's MoneyGram partners with Uber. Now, this is fantastic, right? An expansion of what MoneyGram can do as an internal treasury, right? Being hooked to ODL and the ability to source XRP for settlement. Let's see. Ripple's major partner, MoneyGram, which utilizes Ripple ODL in 2 tranches of Ripple's investment in 2019, has struck a partnership with the global cab giant Uber. Due to the crisis caused by the pandemic, a new trend of using digital payments instead of cash caused by it, Uber drivers and couriers will get a discount on digital payments via MoneyGram from now on. Now, who, as a driver, is not going to want to receive their same pay with a bit of a discount because they choose to receive it as a digital payment? Come on in. Okay, now here's one thing that I like about this is a macro idea and notion too. Now, we looked at this as recently as this morning. This is from, again, if you have not seen this, I can't imagine where you've been. But if you're new to the space, this was originally put out by the consulting group Everest, and I used this reference from XRP Arcade's article, but this originally, where I first saw it, came from Kurt from Love from Crypto, and shout out to him. He is a GOAT in this space, and there's no question about it. All right, the Interledger enabling interoperability across platforms 2020-25. And what you see over here to the right and the platforms that are set up with everything running on Ripple, okay? But looking to this here, we look down at other platforms, and lo and behold, if we don't see Uber, well, I'll be damned. I guess the larger narrative or question that I want to talk about here if MoneyGram and Uber just got together, and we already know MoneyGram's using Ripple and XRP with ODL, did we just get a look up somebody's skirt? Because this looks like the whole enchilada right here. Now, you tell me. But if we already know that MoneyGram and Uber are together, and MoneyGram is the internal treasury for ODL at this point, or certainly could be looked at as one internal treasury for it. It could develop into many different parts of the sectors of the country and different regions. But the reality is, seeing Uber and MoneyGram connected reminds me of this market infrastructure right here. Pretty remarkable stuff, I have to say. Knowing that we're at 2020, and we have to remember, Brad Garlinghouse and Ripple has said 2020 is the year of the digital asset. And I have to tell you, sitting here at 19, 20 cents on XRP and hovering back and forth, I'm inclined to believe them. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. If you like the content, please hit the like and subscribe. Market infrastructure, market infrastructure. Say it with me, market infrastructure. The reality is, and I want to leave you with this notion, when we hear the words and the terms about mass adoption, don't just think to yourself, oh, that's about all of the big banks and companies getting XRP and holding it. Yes, in one aspect, that's correct. But a larger aspect that I don't think gets talked about enough is market infrastructure. Mass adoption isn't just about holding the asset. Mass adoption is about adopting the protocol. All right, guys, hit that like and subscribe. If you like the content, please share it with others, and we'll catch you on the next one. Remember, no live streams this week. I am deep diving into the documentary Kryptonaires, and we are charting out the chapters and timelines of all the different interviewees, and it's very exciting going back through this information. I can't tell you how pumped up I am. And then it will move to a final stage of post-production. We're very excited to bring it to you as soon as we can, but I can tell you this, we are working feverishly on it, and it's extremely as exciting as I could ever even try to put into words. So stay tuned on that. There will be more to go on that, but it's very exciting. All right, guys, catch you on the next one. Take care.